Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's Not So Surprise Triple Feature. On the menu for tonight we have 3 features by the same creator, Valerie Dusk. First, we go through a duo of games revolving around a beating heart and a spreading malignancy. Then, we finish this off with an emotional feature that may or may not be linked to the first 2. A long walk through a pillar of rust and heartbreak. Trigger warnings for the third feature include depression, self-harm, and mentions of suicide. So sit back, grab some refreshment, prepare yourselves for an emotional ride, and remember, we care. For our first feature of the night, we have Writhe. I hear her writhing. Quiet whispers. Continue, transfixed, enamored. Writhe. Oh, they even have a choppy frame rate, but these are very PSX style in nature. All the features tonight are, and they're all by the same developer, which I probably mentioned in the intro, but I feel like I should repeat it here. The blood flows through. Huh. And I've played a few of this developer's games before, and I enjoy them all. But this is at least a 2-part series, so we'll see how it takes. I'm feeling nauseous watching this. I feel the writhing. Maybe it's finally time for metamorphosis. Meta what now? What am I metamorphosizing into, exactly? Ooh, what's that? I don't know what that is. That stepping is... the sound is kinda jank, I'm not gonna lie. The door is closed. It's not time yet. All the runes. Guessing I go into the bus? No? Okay. Do I leave? I have no idea. These are short games, so can't say for sure I have any idea what's actually going to happen or how long it's going to take me to figure this out. There's that. If I just go around? No? Okay. The blood flow. Okay, let's see. There's the weird little amoeba with an eye, and the person that has been hit by some kind of vehicle and is now roadkill. Okay. Let's see. Eye with that little thing on the outside. I think that's it. No? Oh! Okay, I have to turn the valves to match that. Okay, that makes more sense. So, oops, on top. That makes sense. Okay. I'm not seeing the one that I'm supposed to. That or I'm not paying attention. Or they maybe not all upright? No? I like that there's a puzzle at least. Or do I just turn them all? In general, I might just be stupid. I'm just stupid. Ignore that. Then there was there another one anywhere else? So I've turned those 3. All. The door. Okay. I could swear I just heard heart beating. Yeah, feeling nauseous watching. Let's try this one. Something has changed. Well, that's something at least. The video different? No. Can I go through the door now? I have like duck feet. Something has changed. What has changed? Do tell. Because I do not see anything different. No. One, two. Oh. No flashlight? Okay. She's writhing in your skull, whispering. You can't ignore it. Who is she? Why is she writhing in my brain? Her whispers become overwhelming. She offers you a gift. Will that get me, like, YouTubed? I don't think it will. She offers you a gift. Will you take it? Yes. Oh! Okay, that's it. That was right, so I guess let's move on to the next feature, even though I'm confused. They're linked games, so the other one might explain everything. Though, since I know this developer rather well games-wise, I think I'll probably leave with as many questions as I will answers. Yeah, next feature. And for our next feature, we have veins. The soft beating pulse, writhing veins crisscross her body, carrying that vital fluid throughout. It provides life, but if an intruder, an infection gets in, it can quickly disrupt the system. Under normal circumstances, the body will react to rid itself of the infection. These ain't normal circumstances, are they, though? If sufficiently weakened, the body's defenses are lowered, and that system provides a perfect pathway for a malignancy to spread. Am I the malignancy? There's a lot more here than in the first one, though. Let's see where we go. Oh, based on the size of this, there's not a lot of running. Is that a heart? Wake up. Oh. A bit more involved than I thought. The Whore Next Door, Friday, November 13th at the Exalted Theater. Okay. I can't sleep yet. There's something missing. So what be missing? A red key. Where did I get this? I'm carrying the red key. I'm guessing it's to the red door handle. Right? No? Try to sleep. Okay. You try to sleep. It's quiet. The white noise fades out as you drift away. All you can hear is your own breath and heartbeat. The heartbeat noise is mildly uncomfy, I'm not gonna lie about that. You can feel the blood rushing through your veins. A steady beat. You can't move. Your heartbeat becomes louder. You can feel it in your ears. You're being taken back to that place. You're trapped in her grasp. Was all this psychosomatic and not reality? Oh, would you look at that, I'm back. I believe I am actually the malignancy. There's a lot more noise now, so I guess that's the door that the key's for, that I would have found out if I interacted with it before, but I chose to go up the stairs instead, because why not? Alright. Let's see where the door goes. Nowhere good, I imagine. Or does the door go nowhere? Okay, never mind. The door goes nowhere. I am but a fool. So back up we go. Actually, thought the door was gonna... Okay. The aesthetic of this is really cool. I just wonder what the point of all of it is, because kind of lost. Either I believe I am the malignancy, or I'm fighting the malignancy. I don't know. Oh, I can go around. Okay. So what do? Where do I go? I don't imagine they'll give me no way out. Oh, I see it. Kind of hard to see what's like off in the distance in these pixelated games. Like, I love the stylistic choice. I think that's why I like Dusk so much, partly. A terminal's locked. It requires a key to access. You have the key. Are you ready to unlock the terminal? You take the key from your pocket and place it into the slot. The terminal activates and restores power to the generator. The door is opened. The door to where, I wonder? I guess that is the key question. Is the door open, or do I gotta open the door? That don't look open to me. That looks closed. So the door looks like it goes nowhere. Oh, I did not read that. You can open the door to see where it goes. Insert text here. I'm stupid. Oh, it's my bedroom. Oh, my guitar. Oh, my frame rate's gone. Oh. Okay, that was rough. Oh, and the door's gone. Oh, is that me? I can't wake up. 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 Oh. And the screen fades to black. If that's me, I have very pretty hair. But I believe that's That might be veins. Yep, that's veins. Yeah, there's those two very creepy, unnerving experiences so far. We will have a third, because this is a triple feature, of course, and I knew these games would be short. So, let's move on to the third one, shall we? And for our third feature, we have Pillar of Rust. Now, I am going to go ahead and say I'm just going to put a massive trigger warning here at the start, because this game apparently contains themes of suicide, depression, and self-harm. So if that's not your jam, and it brings up bad feelings or whatever, you should probably just skip to the end or just stop watching the video here. That being said, there's your warning, so let's go in. You hold the paper in your hand. It's folded, overly worn and stained with tears. You unfold it. You glance at the words, quickly fold it back up again. She promised that she'd go there with you, all the way to the end. You didn't make it in time, and she went ahead without you. You are alone. And this game does have mild tanky controls, but they do it in a reasonable way. I'm not too bothered by it. Like how we go from like actual 3D to like 2D. Or is this like mock 2D? If I recall, the game should... Yeah, I'll do third person. There's a way to shift to first. I wish I could be near you, hold you, hear your voice. We speak through these walls, phone, distance. There's another. I don't want to be alone here. I don't want to be without you. Oh, that's static. She uses similar sound effects in most of her games. Yeah, these tank controls are actually kind of doable, because I actually move in the direction I turn. And doesn't just turn the camera independently, which I am actually all about. That's how you properly do tanky, weird controls like that. You do it in a way that's clunky, but not like experience destroying, you know? There's a note here. You pick up the note off the desk, look at it, then put it back. Why did you leave me here alone? Why can't I hear you? I'm already kind of sad. A mirror, is that her? Reflection in the mirror feels cold and distant. I wish you were near me. I wish I could hear your voice. It feels like you're far and you keep yourself further. This game's pretty in a weird way, I'm not gonna lie. Really, really dork, though. Well, only way to go is forward, so forward we go. See, if I'm fine with these controls. Open door. This feels like a prison sentence. There's no bars keeping me in, lying in bed again, unable to move. Just try and get some quiet. Enough quiet to let me be okay for a moment. Oh. I imagine that all of these are more of a storytelling experience than actual, like, hard games with hard mechanics, so they probably fall into the walking simulator category. But I don't hate that. I apologize if that makes these things kind of boring, but, like, to me, story is probably one of the single most important parts of the game, so as long as the game's playable, I'm good with that. These camera angles are kind of jank, though, not gonna lie. As I walk into the stairs and moonwalk against a wall. I'm stuck here alone. Trying to get out of this place. Again, I do like the aesthetic of it. I really do, even if it's beyond pixely. But the walls aren't real. I wonder if it's... Yeah, this is all a big symbol for depression, it has to be. I'm just stuck in my head. That is something I empathize with way more than I probably should. Why am I locked in this place? Well, there's gonna be a little more. Oh well. I do like it though. And away we go. I missed the train that night. I was stuck overnight at the station. It was just me and her. I just wanted to be together. I often walk through this dream like many of them. They're carved into my memories. When I sleep, I often return here, but I know I'm alone here. They're memories I have, little reminders. I want to put them in the trash. Oh, now we're going all CRT. Okay. But in fact, those scan lines, they were a thing in old CRTs, yes. But they weren't like as predominant or deep as a lot of filters give you. Because in older displays, especially if you were like using the RF input instead of like the actual composite input, which composite did have this, you would have some color bleeding, a lot of other effects. But most CRT effects that you see in games are kind of like Mandela affected because they weren't actually what you saw. I always thought that was kind of cool. And like emulators that have actual really good CRT effects, you'll see that. Like a good example one is Messen, M-E-S-E-N, or Messen S. They're both on the same developer's page, but they have a really, really true-to-life CRT filter that's great. I got a feeling there's nothing here. I can't leave here. Though I will say the camera transition is kind of jarring sometimes. That's my only complaint, but overall, I kind of like it. I feel like a lot of these horror things are more of an emotional experience than actual horror, which there's that creep factor there is. And I guess that makes it more psychological horror, technically. So I think a lot of games take very heavy liberties with the psychological horror title. This one's not one of them. This one's like seems to be full psychological, trapped in your own head, meta type of deal, which I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. And if that was not heard, because I noticed I said that very, very quietly, I don't think there is anything here, so... Well, move on. Sometimes I get caught between commentary and talking to myself. Oh, there we go. Because I often talk to myself when I play games. The door's locked. I can't exit here. So where do I go? So either I'm finding a key, or I'm exiting somewhere I cannot see. Oh, that's the one I'm probably going to. Oh, and then there's the static up above. Like, I know this is made with an engine that's specific. I believe it is. No, wait, this one's Unity. There's either an asset set, or there's something along the lines that allows you to make all these PSX games. And there's a PSX like development kit type deal too, made by the Haunted PlayStation 1 community. So you programmers or people who are into that kind of thing, I'd suggest looking into it. From what I can tell, there's actually a pretty big community revolving around it. A lot of support wrapped around it too. I can't leave here, then where do I go? Is it just me being eternally trapped? I know there's got to be an end to this. Every game I've ever played by this person has had some kind of end. Look in the trash? Oh, I want to throw them in the trash. A strange coffee mug. This looks familiar. I love biting fingernails. Okay, so I had a hint. I gotta look at all the trash. I get it. A photo taken from a dream. That might be another one of this person's games, I don't think about it. There's a rune down there. I have a rune on my screen now. It's the same room from Writhe and Vaint. These are all connected, aren't they? There's a pair of these I made. This is a token of love. Just trash. Yeah, those are the same runes. I used to scratch strange glyphs in the pages of this book. It used to fill me with hope. Part of a shirt I used to wear made me feel close, made me feel safe. For the shirt of your lover's what it was, probably. Yeah, these are all the symbols from Veins and Writhe. These are all games that are big allegories for depression. Nothing. So the last one's here, and then I can probably leave through the locked door, I imagine. No, there's just nothing there. Okay. Alright. Oh, the door's not glowing red anymore. Okay, and this place looks more like an actual train station. Well, in fact, I've never actually no, it's glowing red. I've never been into a train station before in my entire life. I've never been in a city that's really had one, I don't think, before now. There might be one here, but let's not reveal too many details about where I live, or myself. Open the door. It hurts. Everything hurts. My eyes burn, my face raw. I want to scream. I want to cry. I just lie there and plead for a way to sever this connection. To numb these feelings. I can't get out of bed, so I just lie there alone until I fall asleep. I know the feeling. Sometimes you get that way, and sometimes you have days like that. Sometimes the days become weeks. Sometimes there's a certain pain with being alive, having to deal with the burdens of the world. Sometimes those weeks become months. The sting of every memory. I remember taking great comfort in all of those memories. And sometimes you feel like the memories are all you really have. The small words, the little trinkets, the scribbles on paper, whispers in one's ear. All these memories, all the things I held so close to me, there's splinters underneath fingernails. A horrible pain, something that doesn't stop and you can't find relief. I'd crawl into my dark spaces, block out the sun and the bird song and lie there, nursing the open wounds caused by broken dreams. Gnaw at the skin, thrash about, bloody, broken, scarred, like a wounded animal wanting to free the pain trapped inside. It's not there. It was never there. How am I supposed to cope? Different for everyone. Some people don't cope. Feels like the light has bled out of my life. The hope that I once had is gone. I feel like a walking shell moving through space without aim. Anything I can do to make me feel anything other than suffocating, to distract my brain from the sorrow I feel. I'm so tired. I'm tired too, so I know the feeling. Not to get too personal or too depressing. But I've been there and I've felt all these things. An overwhelming sorrow grips me. The sense of self is dead. It almost feels like I'm 1 foot in the grave and wondering if I should step in. Worthlessness. That's how depression feels all the time. As someone who's been diagnosed with it. Every thought I feel about myself is like crawling in the mud with a boulder on my back. Yeah. I like the music. Music is nice. Sound direction in these games is excellent across the board. I wonder why I bother carrying it. I think everyone with depression does to an extent. But I guess what's important is still carrying it either way. Sometimes you can get other people to help you carry it. There's no shame in that. I feel myself decaying from the inside, wishing that I could just rot away. Sometimes you really only have friends and family to turn to. Even if you don't think that. Those thoughts are wrong. I feel naive thinking this would last forever. That I could feel happy forever. Because I promise anyone who feels this way, as someone who is here and does feel this way and has felt this way, there is someone who's going to care about you. Might just be a best friend, aunt, uncle, might not even be close family. I didn't think I'd have to walk this world alone anymore. I thought you were going to love me forever. But I guarantee you there is someone in your life that actually does care. And stuff like that helps me get through a lot. In my case, it's my sister. The light has faded from my life, and I can't help feeling that I'd like to fade from it. Because I love my sister probably more than, honestly, just about anyone else in my life. And I know she'll always be for me, no matter what. No matter what I need, I could probably always go to my sister. Why don't you love me? And sometimes it might not be family, it could just be a friend. Platonic love is a strong thing. Why don't I love me? I guess all this is a long-winded way of me saying, seek out help, really, if you are in this kind of situation and feel like this. Professional help ideally, but if you can't, just reach out to the people around you. Don't fall too deep into it. There's all the runes. It says hope. It says dream. It says safe. Hope, dreams, and safety. And that down there was what was in Writhe. All these games are this person's journey through depression. It says love. At least that's what I'm getting from it. It might not actually be the intent. Then there's these runes on the floor. And the bed. But I'm going through the curtain and not the bed. Open the door. I wake up and sit there as my body becomes plugged back into reality. I check my phone, that cruel window into the world. I think about you and I can't stop myself from crying. I wish I could just shut it off. I wish I could pull the fucking cord, turn myself off. I want to be near you again. I'm alone. And sometimes after you have good days, you get bad days again. I loved you so fucking much. But I guess the point is to get through even the bad days. I hate all these memories. No matter how bad they get. I use spite sometimes, honestly, as a motivator. I want to throw it all away. Spite against those thoughts. I want to forget forever. And I know not everyone uses spite as a weapon like that. I want to be held. But you use what you can to make it through, you know? As long as it's not self-destructive. I hate. I hate myself so much. I'm sorry. I touch my scars to see if they still bleed. They've been scarred over. The pain is there, the memory of being hurt. But they act as a reminder that one heals. My scars are inside. I limp along, but I can prop myself up and keep moving forward. Those memories that gnawed at me, again, feel warm. It's a different warmth, a bittersweet warmth. one that I was happy to experience. I wonder if all the pain was worth it in the end. Maybe it was. Maybe this is where I was meant to go. Sometimes two souls' paths diverge. Thank you for everything. That's a sink. A bird, a necklace. Another bird. And a bird there as well. And that's Pillar of Rust. The game crashed at the end, so there's going to be a bear thrown up. I apologize if that kills the tone. But, yeah, I could say everything I just said again, but I think that would be overdoing it. So, I guess I'll end it with, if you need help, ask someone. Even if it's just a friend, family, whatever. Hell, even if you just need to cuddle your pet. Someone does care. Someone will always care. I care. I don't know you probably, but I do care. I care about everyone around me. So, fight through it. It gets rough. Life's rough. It's even worse when you have depression. I said I've been there. I am there. But what's important is you don't give up. You keep moving on, you fight through, and you keep fighting until you find better days. So I wish I had something profound to say aside from that, but I'm not great with words sometimes, so I hope the point got across. Either way, you are cared for, even if it's just some strange bear on the internet saying they care for you. With all that being said, thank each and every one of you for watching. Not gonna go on the like, comment, subscribe thing. Feels inappropriate right now, so. That all being said, this is Bearadactyl signing off, and I care about you all. See you all next time.